What's up, Rockstars? Welcome back to some Jurassic Craft. Okay, so last time we really got set up with a couple machines, so we need to check on our farms, get everything expanded, and really start working on the rest of the machines that we need. I'm pretty sure the next machine we need to create is the DNA sequencer. I would really like to try to get our first dino today, but we just have so much work to do. We need to work on the farms overall. We need to breed more animals for food. In reality, there's just a lot of work to be done, but we do have some of our fossils left that we still need to work on. Okay, so in the actual grinder itself, we have one Dilophosaurus soft tissue and one Tyrannosaurus for soft tissue. That's somewhat helpful, but not great for us. Let's go ahead and throw these in here. We're gonna need more water for that pretty soon, but the first things we really need to take care of is getting however we're gonna set up this entire park to actually set up. Like, because we're gonna have to either flatten or raise a lot of the land, change where the farms are and where all the animals are. So the first thing I'm gonna do is get a wheat farm up and running properly, as well as sugarcane, so we have those set and ready. Then we're gonna get the animals all set up in a nice little pen area so we can just expand that whenever we need more space for them. Then we should be able to work on the DNA sequencer, especially since last time we finished off getting the transmutation table, giving us unlimited EMC as long as we have resources. Now, a lot of this land is really hilly, so I'm not sure what level we're gonna keep everything on, but I think most likely all of this is just gonna be brought down to like the level of this farm here. So please tell me that we have some obsidian in here so I can actually, no, we're gonna have to mine it up. All right, I'm gonna grab a corner from our nether portal here, and we're gonna make ourselves an enchantment table so we can make our lives a little bit easier. A big bonus to the fact that we have EMC is we only really need one of an item as long as it has an EMC value, so it's super nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 2 diamonds should make ourselves a little bit of paper here. Paper surrounds the leather, right? Yeah, it's such a weird way. It should be the other way to make a book, but there we go. So we have a book, so we can throw all this together and to make ourselves a good old enchantment table, making our lives hopefully a lot easier. And I still might end up making a diamond shovel anyways. All right, so diamond shovel efficiency 1, that should give us a lot more, and why not? We'll grab unbreaking on it so this iron one lasts a little bit longer, or we could just make another iron shovel and combine them. How much iron can we grab? We have enough to make an anvil. Absolutely perfect. And boom, 2 levels for efficiency 1, unbreaking 1, iron shovel. So between these two, I hopefully should spread out all of this and it be flat enough for us. And a very long time later, we have our entire flat area. Well, not entire flat area, it's just a massive flat area to start with. We can worry about getting the cows and all this stuff, all this hill where our house is down later on. For now, we just need to get these guys grouped together. So the first thing we need to do if we're gonna get the cows and sheep all set up is we just gotta go ahead and get fences and everything set up. Luckily, we have wool, so we can make carpets, which gives us a way in and out, and we don't have to worry about using fences or gates. There we go. We have a fence around here. Let's go ahead and put these carpets up, and we just have to split this in half now, so we actually have different spaces for both the sheep and the cows. All right, perfect. That's all set up. So let's just go ahead. All we have to do is literally just mine through the dirt here, and this will allow the cows to flood into here. Or they could not do what they're supposed to, and we can just lead them all in with wheat. Come on, little cow buddies. There we go. All the cows. Absolutely perfect. Now, really easily, the sheep, we do the same thing, except let's go ahead and block this off so the cows can't get back through. We just lead the sheep down a different path that only lets out once we're over the middle of the fence. Well, we had to get rid of some of our statues, but now we have a pathway, so we can just attract the sheep all the way in here, and boom. We have the same system that we had for the cows. Perfect. And just go ahead and breed everything up now, and this gives us a whole new farm to start to be grown. And now we're gonna have baby cows and sheep. Okay, so now that's all set up. All we have to do is really clean up this area. Okay, so next up, all we've got to do is get our regular farm set up. So we've got our seeds and we've got our water. I think we just go ahead and set it up literally right next to the animal farm, because that's exactly what it's for, is to reproduce them. Plus, we'll keep all the non-dinosaur stuff kind of segregated into one area, so we have the park versus the supplies for the park. Let's just go ahead and create an infinite water source here together. So we put this water down here, plus this one. Now we don't have to worry about running out of water. So I think we're gonna make the actual farm itself from basically this fence corner to this puddle over here. This will be a cleaner area for both animals and farm. Plus, water soils or makes fertile land from 4 out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It ends 1, 2, 3, 4 from this block. So that way it's the most efficient farm we could get. There we go. So it's not all grown in and we don't have the entire farm filled out, but we have a sugarcane and our wheat down. That's good enough for now. Plus, we can check up on our fossil cleaner. We have a Gallimimus arm bone. Let's throw that bad boy in here. And ooh, we also have 2 Parasaurolophus, a Paralophosaurus fossils now. That is awesome. All right, so the DNA sequencer, like I said before, I think is the next thing we need. So obviously we need a lot of iron. Let's start with the analyzers because we need 3 of those. So we need iron nuggets and a laser and glass. I have neither glass nor sand. Luckily, we have plenty of iron though. So if we can get sand, we can get glass, which will be, helpful for actually building the house as well when we get to that point. So now that we have sand, let's go ahead and put that bad boy in here. All right, we've got a bunch of that smelted up. We can go ahead and break down this iron for iron nuggets at least. There we go. All right, so for the advanced circuit, we need gold nuggets, which is really interesting. Please tell me we've got gold at some point I picked up. It does not seem so. Yeah, gold seems to be the thing holding us back right now. Diamonds and everything else we seem to have, so we just need to get that up and go. Not a big deal then. That means all we gotta do is just head down into the mines and get some really easy gold, which shouldn't be a big deal whatsoever. Well, we can't seem to find gold, but this is the second stack of diamonds I found, so that's 2 plus our 5, that gives us 7. So as much as I love diamonds, that's a solid 57,000 EMC. Where's a single piece of gold? We only need one piece. There we go, finally. Okay, now that we've got this, we can head back up to the surface and smelt it up. Okay, we can put a little bit of gold here in the EMC and pull a bunch of that out now. Perfect. Okay, so we should have everything, I believe. I'll start off with making a DNA analyzer. So our nuggets, we need lasers. So to make a laser, we need the redstone, basic circuit, and diamonds. All right, let's make a basic circuit, which is gold nuggets at this point. So let's go ahead and break a couple of these up. Basic circuit gives us a bunch of these bad boys. There we go. That should be plenty. Actually, we can just make a whole lot of them since they're EMC valuable as well. Now we should be able to go ahead and make ourselves a laser. Do the same thing with one of these. Okay, so advanced circuit, we just need more gold nuggets. Not a big deal. Now we should have everything, I believe, to make this bad boy. Boom. We need 1, 2, 3 of those. All right, so next up, the actual keyboard itself. So we just need either a cobblestone or we need some type of slab and a stone pressure plate in a basic circuit. For the computer screen, oh, we need cactus green dye. That might be a bit of an issue. Otherwise, I think we have absolutely everything else. We have the nether core till we can get it. We have a portal. We have a basic circuit, the iron glass pane we can make. We have everything else for the red dye. We have our stone pressure plate here. Now a couple more smelt. We can get all the buttons we need. We need 6 stone buttons, and we also need 2 for the actual, or no, 3 for the slab. All right, so there's everything to make the keyboard itself. That is done, but what worries me is the fact that we need the computer screen and we need green dye for that. The disk drive we can go ahead and make. We just need 1 more stone button. There we go. That's the disk drive. So we should have basically everything at this point. We basically just need cactus green, because there we go. There is our pane of glass. So yeah, we just need to go out and find ourselves a cactus so we can actually smelt it down. I guess we'll run south and hopefully we'll find a desert, and then that way we know it's a straight line back to our home. There we go. We finally can smelt up some of this cactus green and we are good to go. And that should be the last of everything that we need for the DNA analyzer, or the computer screen for the actual DNA analyzer, or sequencer. Which one do we make it again? The sequencer. There we go. Make the actual computer screen itself and finish up with the DNA sequencer. All right, let's place this bad boy machine right here. Okay, so this is what we use to actually put the disc into things, right? So let's go ahead. What is a disc? A disc is iron nuggets around a basic circuit. So there we go. Boom. We have 2 discs. So if I believe correctly, if we take the Dilophosaurus fossil, whatever, we throw this in here plus the disc. Actually, we throw it this way in here specifically, and it should put these things together. Or am I missing a step? Nope. There it goes. You can see the progress bar going up just barely. We actually want 1 of these on each because we want an, I think it's an 80% or above, or you need above 50%, something like that. I think to make sure it's a guarantee when you get far enough in the process. So next up, we need a DNA synthesizer, which the exact same steps. We need another disk drive and another computer screen, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so now because we've made another computer screen and disk drive, and we didn't have to go looking for another cactus since we EMC'd it, we just need more iron, and boom, we have a DNA synthesizer. Okay, so I don't remember which every machine is for. I just know that each one has its own purpose. Okay, so this one, you put the nucleotide acids and the tube of stuff together. I'm just trying to make sure I get all the machines done as quickly as possible, because that way then I can figure out what steps I need to do at what times. All right, well, we have our Dilophosaurus discs. We have 75% and a 40%. Now you're supposed to be able to combine these, but I don't have the right machine for that. All right, let's quickly make as many of these machines as possible. So the embryonic machine, we just need a piston. Let's make that bad boy real quick. We'll actually make 2 of those just so we can EMC one of them. So we need wood or stone buttons. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, and that gives us the wood buttons that we need for the embryonic machine, which I have no space for, but that's okay. Now, do these take the 2 discs? No, they do not. I'm gonna guess it's the combinator and hybridizer that I need, and not the DNA extractor, but that could be it. So I need 1, 2, 3 computer screens, 2 disk drives. All right, so for the for the DNA combinator and hybridizer, we should have everything we need. Boom, and we can make that bad boy. Okay, so what else we wanted to make? The DNA extractor. We need the glass pane, which is is stored right here in this chest. Boom, and that gives us the DNA extractor, which leaves the incubator, the feeder, and the calcification machine, I believe. I have no space left inside, so we're just gonna have to put these on the outside for now. I just want to make sure I understand how everything works. Now, this is not my DNA. Where's my disc combination area? This one, the DNA combinator. Now, these two will combine together for a stronger disc. Percentage, instead of 40 or 75, I should get like a 90, or I guess technically 100% because they do add to the over that percentage. There we go. We have a storage disc of Parasaurolophus, however you say it, is for a parasaur at 100% quality. Okay, so if I remember correctly, next up we take petri dishes, which is just glass panes in a bowl shape. We put these in, not in here, I mean the actual storage disc. That's what I mean. We take the storage disc in here with tubes, which is just glass on top of glass, and DNA nucleotides, which is just smelting water in a furnace. And yes, this gives us progress. So these together should give us a tube of some type of DNA. And if I remember correctly, after this we should have the machine, but we should be able to take the tube of DNA plus our egg and our syringe and petri dish to make a progress after this. It's just so many steps compared to some other Jurassic Craft mods I always forget. So there we go. So now we have a Parasaurolophus DNA, and we can keep doing this over and over again as long as we have DNA tubes, DNA nucleotides and tubes added. But we'll just take the storage disc out for now. Okay, so I think the only machine we need left for this to finish or be able to finish the process is the calcification machine. So we need a keyboard, which you've already made, an iron block, a basic circuit, a bowl, and iron ingots. Outside of that, an iron rod, which is just iron ingots surrounded by sticks. So this is going to be really easy. Alright, finishing up the iron block gives us everything we should need for the calcification machine. Boom, there we go. So many of the same steps just on repeat. Let's place this bad boy down. Yes, so now we throw the egg in here, and we have our tube, right? Oh no, how do we put the tube and the syringe together? So I skipped a step. Before this calcification machine, we do need to go back to the embryonic machine with the actual Parasaurolophus DNA plus a syringe plus the petri dish. All of these combined should give us the parasaur inside of the syringe, which then we can use the calcification machine in comparison with the egg. Now we throw this syringe in here, and this should give us our first Parasaurolophus DNA egg. There we go. We have a Parasaurolophus egg, or a parasaur egg, however you want to say it. Jeez, that name really messes with me. The only thing left for us to do should be able to throw it in the incubator itself, which we don't have made. But guys, I think we've done enough for today, so that's gonna have to wait till next time. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I'll see you all then, Rockstars, where we get our very first dino. Peace.